That's fine. Just put it out of the way right there. It was just fine. Yeah. So it's not laying across. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Rough Rider Hockey. This is going to be a tough one for me to call as I am used to calling both Jaguars and Rough Riders games with my sons. So, needless to say, I'll finally be able to say Highlands and Jags correctly. All right, so coming into today's matchup, your Boulder Rough Riders are going to be in their black jerseys, black breezers, black socks with the white stripes, and the Highland Hills Jaguars will be in their orange shoulders, white jerseys, orange numbers, white socks, orange and black, or I'm sorry, yeah, orange and black socks. Game before started ended a little bit late, but we're going to be right on time for our game here today in this matchup. Seems like forever since I've called a game with the tournament last week and not breaking pool where we ended up having some extra time. I'll be back with you here just shortly. Put my shirt in. I think that's one of the Kennedy days. All right, as both teams have their bench huddles, we will be kicking off the game here very shortly. It's going to be McMurray June and Jack on the front side. Johnny and 92 on the backside. Face off one right away by the Rough Riders. They bring it hot into the corner. Shot was off of a body. Now flicked back down into the corner by McMurray. Battling down there. Comes out to the point. Tries to keep it in. Not able to. And that's going to come down. And if it's got enough heat, it'll make it for icing. But no. Hustling is Hyland Hills. But Johnny cuts him off to take the puck. Works it around to the near side. Tip and go out to center ice as McMurray was trying to send it far side to Jack. Not able to get it to him. McMurray on the back check takes it away. Goes rink wide over to Jack, out of his reach. Good hit by Jack over to Tyler. Tyler backhands it down in the zone, and they are going off for a change. Puck comes out. Coming on is the midget line. The Mighty Mites, I should say. Shot and a quick glove save there with 13:07 to go here in the first period. Tommy wins the faceoff over to Connor. Connor back behind the net, looking to move it out to Franklin. That's going to bounce off of the net and comes all the way down for an icing on the Jaguars. Not on the Jaguars, the Rough Riders. Far side faceoff will be Tommy again. Tommy wins it. 97 flips it around to the corner. Rough Riders the first one there. Connor goes into the body, takes him off it, sends it out front, knocked down there by 97 and sit back down into the corner. Hyland Hills trying to cycle it. Stolen away by Tommy. Tommy coming up the middle, has it knocked off his stick from behind. Stretch pass. Bodies come together as Franklin is able to tip it into the zone. Now tip forward and cross over to Connor. Connor with the puck. Crosses over, looking for some space, sends it on the stick there of Franklin. He tips it into the zone, gets it in deep, but Highlands is there. Turnover as it's picked up by Tommy. Tommy backhands it across the middle and nobody there, or a lot of people there, but picked off by Highlands. Highlands flips it high, comes all the way out to center, picked up by 97. He sends it back over to 12. And I forgot my lineup card, and I'm still learning the boys' names as it goes around to the far side. Picked up by Highlands. Jumping on the ice is going to be Charlie and Chase. Stolen away there by Chase. Now comes back out to the near side. Up and out of the zone. Bodies go hard into each other, but it comes out of the zone. And only after the coaches complaining do they put the arm up. They didn't put it up initially. As they're going to take Charlie for roughing. Only after the coaches started complaining did that arm go up. Chase takes the face off. One by Hyland Hills that goes out to the point. Shot through. Knocked away there by Younger Lockram. Like I said, I don't remember everybody's name. Shot in. Glove save there and covered up. Simon. See, like I said, I'm trying to do this from memory. I don't have my numbers card here. Face off one, tries to backhand it around. Johnny's there, takes him down with a stick. No call as both bodies are down. Clock is not running. Now it is, as we're able to get it out to center ice. Forcing it forward all the way down around into the corner, back behind the net. First one's there is Hyland Hills. Good read there by 93 as he cut it off, but then it bounces over Simon's stick and rolls all the way down into our zone. Simon tries to send it across. It hits a stick. Stolen away there by Hyland Hills. Simon trying to body him off. Gets it up over to 93. 93 gets it forward up and out of the zone. And that'll go for icing. Oh, they waved it off. Now comes around the other side. Highlands with some speed. Highlands to center ice. Brings it in. Cut off there by 28. Good job by Brendan. Now forced off over to Connor. Cottom has his stick lifted as he gets some help from Jack. Now it's stolen away. Cuts across right out in front. In the middle, shot is blocked by a body as it goes down into the corner. Hyland Hills picks it up, cycling around. Good job by 82 to hold him there briefly. Now out in front. Good stick by the goalie, CJ, as it goes wide. Bodies come together hard on the near side. Flip forward and out of the zone, and we're going to get another penalty on. We got one of our guys down. So that's going to be a penalty on Highlands for the roughing. Make it 4-on-4 for 32 seconds, and I still can't see who's down against the boards there. Number 20. So we'll have a face-off all the way down in our zone. Coming out for the face-off is going to be Tommy, Tyler, Connor, and 82. Tyler's going to take the face-off, wants to bring it to his backhand. Directs Connor over there, gets tied up. Now it goes back behind the net. Tommy's going to battle for it there, but it comes to the near side. Hyland Hills tries to bounce it up, kept in by Connor. Now the Mick works down into the corner, wins the race, walking in front. Shot! Saved there, and it comes off of the pads and picked up by Hyland Hills. Stretch pass comes up and out of the zone. Good job holding it there as the Mick wheeling around, has some space, gets cut off, has it knocked off his stick, comes to the near side to Connor. Connor now trying to carry it in. Sticks come together and still not out into the zone. Now we come back the other way. Dump and change for Hyland Hills as we now go on the 5-on-4 power play. And with a lot of speed right now is Connor with it. Connor through the mid zone. Connor down into the corner. Stops. Avoids the hit. Sends it out to the point. Great pass. Back over to Connor. He knocks it down. Tries to move it with his hand up to the point to the Mick. And it bounces over his stick. And now 82 sends it to the near side. Picked up by Hyland Hills. Challenged by the Mick. Stolen away. The Mick walking across. The Mick shot. Hits him in the mask. And ends up on the front of the net and then sent all the way down for icing. No icing. I don't know why. 97 over to Simon. Simon now with some speed. Simon drops it down in. Jumping into the play is 12. Not able to get there quick. They send it up and out. Comes on across. 16 Franklin sends it over to the sideboards. Tommy tries to toe drag it. Comes off of the puck. Loses it. Now Hyland is making a run at. Tommy could get a hooking call there. Doesn't. And Franklin picks it up. Sends it forward just out of the reach there of 12. And now quickly back out of the zone. Tied up in the skates. Ooh, almost turned it over, but it now comes down into the zone. 6 seconds to go on the power play, and that comes in and icing with 1 second to go. Oh, funny how the clock ran just long enough that he came out of the box. So they didn't start the clock on their penalty, and then they ran it long on ours. So it is what it is with 8:17 to go in the 0-0 game thus far. Face-off tied up right in the middle. Tried to flip it over the top of him. Comes over to the near side. Knocked off with the stick there. Trying to get it to Charlie. Charlie working for it. Not able to get it. Chase now joins him. Chase comes in hard. Loses an edge. Goes down backwards as it comes across. Sent up and out of the zone there by 92. Now it's on the far side. Or 82. Now it's on the far side and it comes all the way around. Up and out of the zone. Now right back into the zone. Hard pass across was in the legs. No icing as it went off a body. Johnny's going to be able to pick it up. Coach is telling him to wheel as Highlands is changing. Now they come in on the forecheck. Great cross-ice pass. Now back over to the center. Bodies come together and it trickles into the zone and then quickly up and out. Highlands coming in hot. Good defensive play there by 93. Did not let him control the puck. Getting it there quickly. Tries to center. It goes off the body of Johnny. Now down in the corner, battling forward to 72, Chase. Johnny comes in to help him out. Still in the corner. Good stood up. Now comes across. Back and out of the zone. Rough Riders are trying to get a change, but not able to, as Hyland steals it away. Now bodied off, comes across, sends it on the tape to Charlie, but Charlie flinches from the hit, and Hylands goes in offsides with 6:48 to go in the first period. Judeman, the Mick, and Jack, as Jack wins the puck out as it was tied up. Jack walking it in. Jack with the shot, saved there, and it's stuck under the armpit. And it was 6:39 to go in the first period. We're still knotted up at zeros. Tied up. Junie tries to get in there, gets pushed off of it. Now he wins it back down in the corner. Cycled around. Connor has it at the point. Connor, a little bit too far out of his reach, as now comes all the way back down, picked up by 97. Bounce pass up to Junie. Junie working for it, gets it forward a bit. Now still battling, tries to get it over the Mick. Comes over to Jack. Jack and Junie working for it, and now in comes Hyland's shot. Blocked by a good body position there by Connor. Trickles down into the corner. Centering pass actually ends up out at the point. Sends it back down and around, and it rattles down around the corner. Picked up there by 97, gets it over to Jack. Jack now tries to send it on to Junie, and it hit a stick. Bounced straight up, and now your Jags are able to get a change as Highland Hills retreats a little bit. Now Highland's coming with some speed into the zone. Cuts across. Good body there again by Connor as he doesn't allow the shot to get through. Picked up by the Mick. The Mick, nice pass on to Junie. Now Highland's coming back the other way pretty quick. Shot in on CJ, and he covers it easily. And with 5:26 to go in the first period, 0-0 still. Face-off, won by Highlands, comes out to the point. Sent back down in the corner. Rattles all the way around as you got the Mighty Might line out there with Tommy, Franklin, and 12. Now it comes over to Tommy. He's trying to pick up some speed. He's able to gain the zone. Bodied off, drops it over to Franklin, who sends it around the near boards. Franklin and 12 battling for it, but comes out of there is Highlands as they send it up the middle, and Simon's going to be the one to pick it up there. Simon back on over to 12. 12 tips it on over to Franklin. Franklin drops it off to 12. 12 shot, save, rebound, comes off to the near side, and then the shot is saved into the glove hand there with 4:47 to go in the first period. How are you? Charlie Chase, 93, Simon and Johnny. 93 gets it off of the face-off win by Charlie. Comes to the near side, or Chase comes to the near side. Back picked away there by Chase. He sends it back down into the zone. Highland Hills picks it up, sends it up and out of the zone. Picked up by Simon. Simon, great pass over to Charlie. Charlie dumps it in. They're going to play a little foot race into the corner, and Highlands wins that race. Now sends it to the near side where Charlie and Chase come together. Almost taken away as it trickles out to center ice. Simon works it around one guy, back down in the zone. Highlands, nice little saucer pass across as now they get able to get it across the midline, now into the zone with some speed. Hard shot and a save there, and off the glove of CJ comes to the near side to Johnny. Johnny with some speed, tips it forward, comes up into the zone, tries to drop it off, but the only person there is 93 who tries to send it over to Chase. Doesn't get through. Now Highlands coming back the other way. Highlands with some speed. Highlands cuts across, a little flat-footed. Great job by Johnny to get there. Out in front, shot was through the crease, and now it's broken out. Highlands circling around with it as we go on for a change. The Mick comes out with number 20 back out there. Good to see that as it goes all the way down in the corner to Connor. Connor drops it off to the Mick. The Mick with a lot of space right here. Now he gets challenged and is able to get it just out of the zone. Sends it in deep. Nice hard wrister. Picked up by CJ, and CJ's just holding on to it. And finally a whistle with 3:06 to go in the first period. And I think what they're saying is you got to move that puck because it is there was nobody pressuring you. You got to get that off your glove. The Mick to take the face off. Tied up. Cutting in was 20. Just missed it. Bounce a puck in on the net is saved there by CJ. As the clock didn't start. 3:01 still to go in the first period. We're going to have a long game here today, folks, if the clock continues to not start. Face off one now, this time by the Mick. 20 trying to bring it forward, not able to. Loses it. Now it's flipped back forward as coming in is 20. 20 with the shot. Save. No rebound as Junie was crashing the table. It was looking for some leftovers, but just wasn't left out. Face off one by the Mick. Comes over to Junie. Junie walking across. Junie tries to send it to the front. Goes off of a stick. Now he's battling in the corner. Gets some help from 20. 20 working with the body. Gets it over to Junie. Junie tries to stick handle it through. Knocked off his stick, but 20 staying on it. Comes back down and around. Now it's sit right up the slot, and Hyland Hills is going to come through the neutral zone. Now they come into the zone with some speed. Forced wide there by Connor. Now back around the net. Knocked off his stick. The Mick punches it forward, and that's going to come all the way up and out of the zone. Jaguars trying to transition quickly. Good challenge by Junie. Doesn't allow him to get it in the first time. Now it does come in, and it's back behind. 92 fighting for it. Won by the Jags, but now he tried to sit it around the boards, but 92 stayed on the puck. Comes over to the slot. Shot is wide of the net. Wasn't on as it comes to the near side. Junie trying to tip it out. He's knocked down by a much bigger defenseman as the Mick comes in one-on-one. Mick tries to tip it through. Mick does so. Mick walking in. Mick shot, and it goes off the shoulder and up over the net. Now on is 16, Franklin. And 12, not able to hold the line as it comes the other way. Great scoring chance there by the Mick. Good contest there by Connor as he doesn't allow Goodwood on it. Tommy comes in, or 12 comes in behind, takes him off the puck, and now covered up by CJ with 1:16 to go in the first period. Scoreless here at the Promenade Green Rink. Tommy on the faceoff, won by Hyland Hills. Shot goes through. They looking for a tip. No such thing, and now it's picked up by CJ and frozen. Tommy on the faceoff again with Franklin and 12. Highlands wins the faceoff again to the point. Sent high off of the glass behind the net. Now out in front. Bouncing puck. Shot save. Rebound. Still loose. Poked away. And we get a whistle as the puck comes right out above the dots. And still 1:03 to go in the first period. The folks doing the clock and the music are much more concerned about the music than the clock. Yeah, we got to start it this time. Tommy wins it back over to Simon. Simon battling for it. Now it comes right out in front. Shot, save, rebound. Another shot. Goal as it just went off his stick, popped up over the top of him, and ended up behind him. Was the goal by Hyland Hills, making it 1-0 with just 53.9 seconds to go here in the first period. Face-off won by Highlands. Goes down into the zone. Picked up by the big defenseman. Hard pass across. Ends up on the near side. Now stuck forward. Chase tries to take it away and get it over to Charlie, but not able to. Picked up by the defense. Now Charlie's on it. Sent up and across. Now comes bouncing back in, and that'll be offsides on the Rough Riders with 34.7 seconds to go. Tied up, bodies flying all over the place. 93 tries to bring it into the zone, carries it, kept in by 74. Charlie now out in front. Oh, great idea there by 93, trying to get it on the tape there of Chase. Now bodies come together. Good body play by Chase. Sends it across. Bounce puck, ends up at the point. Good job to keep it in. Back over to Charlie. Charlie backhands it. Tries to get it to Chase with 9 seconds to go. He's going to get a power penalty called on Hyland Hills. So your Jags will go shorthanded, and your Rough Riders will get their second power play of the game. With 4.7 seconds to go in the first period, Rough Riders will go on the 5-on-4 power play. Tied up, won by Hyland, sent all the way down, and that's going to be the end of the first period. 1-0, Hyland Hills. The Mick, Tommy, and 12 out there on the start of the power play with Connor and 88. Face off won by the Mick over to Johnny. Johnny to Connor. Connor sends it across over to 12. 12 back over to Connor. Connor over to Tommy. Tommy brings it into the zone with some space. Tommy drops it off to Connor. Connor walking it in. He and Tommy swap places. Connor back behind the net. Now cycles it around again. Connor still with it. Tries to pass it forward. It's knocked off a skate. We're going to have to touch up. Good hustle by the Rough Riders to touch up. Connor back around. Connor in front by himself. Shot. Sitting in front. Still there. Tommy with it. Toe drags. Picks it up. Tries to pass it to the front. Off of the front. Shot. Goal! What a great job by Connor controlling that puck, getting it to the front of the net. Then Tommy picking it up, wrapped it around, puts it on the tape of 12, and he puts it in the back of the net, tying this game up at 1s. Power play for your Rough Riders to tie it up here with 13:17 to go in the second period. Face-off won by Hyland Hills. They're going to bring it to the midline, being pressured by Jack. Shot in is gloved down by CJ with 13:08 still to go in the second period. Like I said, this can be a long game, folks. We only get a start of play every few times. So again, clock not started. Puck's back behind. Now it starts. Comes over to 20. Good job to get it on to Mick. Mick with some speed. Mick brings it down into the zone as he drops it around the defenseman, jumps around it. He's going to be the first one there. Now all three of our guys are down below the net as the Mick and Jack are trying to get it back and forth. Hyland Hills is able to break it out. Hyland Hills coming the other way. Back defensively is Connor in 97 as it trickles out in front. 97 picks it up, tries to send it on to the Mick. Picked off by Highlands, and they shoot it in and covered up by CJ with 12:34 to go in the second period. Face-off won by the Jags. Funny bounce off the glass. Now it's out in front. We could have easily got a tripping, and there it is. So they finally call it. And that'll be on 72. That's Charlie. Face-off won by Chase. Quickly over to Juniman. Junie skating with it. Sends it down. Does a good job just to slide it in nice and slow as that kills off 10 seconds just to get him back on this side of the ice. Pass comes out to the center. Topped off Funny. Now goes D-to-D pass. Johnny's able to pick it up. Johnny dumps it in now. Junie showing some forecheck pressure. Keeping him behind the net a little bit. So 30 seconds killed off so far, all spent in the zone of the Jags. Now it's picked off again by Johnny. Johnny just gains the line, flips it back down in the corner. 40 seconds is the Mick, or not the Mick, that is Chase. Oh, one-timers. He tried to get it to 12, is just out of his reach. Great job by Chase, or Charlie. Chase, Charlie. I get them confused all the time. Sit down into the zone, and that's going to go in offsides with 104, or not offsides, icing with 104 to go in the penalty kill and 11:30 to go in the second period. Mick coming out to take the face-off. Face-off won by Hyland. Shot goes off a couple bodies. Picked up by 82. Tries to force it around. Sends it into two bodies. Now Hyland's back behind. Hyland's working with it below the goal line. Sends it goal line to goal line. Now it's back down in the corner. Good positioning by the Rough Riders not to allow him to gain center space. Backhanded pass goes off a body. Tries to wrap it around. Now they cycle it back around the other way. And still below the goal line. Can't do much with it there. Tries to wrap it around. Bodies are there. Connor fighting for it on the near side. He goes down, still working for it. Now picked up by the Jags. Jags to the far side. Out to the point finally. Shot through. Tip. Save. Rebound. Wide of the net. As it comes to the near side. Jaguars walking it out, sends it out in front, tipped wide, goes down in the corner. 5 seconds to go in the kill. Out to the point again. Shot, tip, just goes wide of the net. Now we're back to full strength. Puck goes back behind, now down in the corner. Jumping off the ice, jumping on the ice is 12 for your Rough Riders. Out to the point. The only fresh set of legs out there, and here we get it forward, up and out of the zone. Comes over to 93, trying to tip it through, just not able to as they send it in. No icing. Both teams need a change, but the only one that gets a change is the Jags, and here comes the Rough Riders the other way with Connor with it. Connor skating with some speed, sends it in. Good bounce off of the boards as it ends up right in front, almost turned over there. Back down to the point, take it away. Bodied off of the puck, comes down into the corner. Jaguars pick it up, try to center it, stolen away by Tommy. Now Tommy with some speed. Tommy He's going to get forced wide, and as he dumps it and chases, he's the first one there. Tommy loses an edge, now bodied off of it, looking for some help as it comes out to the point. Gets it, shot, goes all the way through, bounces good off of the boards for us again, ends up on the stick of 12. 12 trying to work it to the front, has the stick lifted, drops it off to Tommy. Tommy out to point to Simon. Simon across to 97. A lot of space. Shot goes wide of the net. Rattles off of the boards all the way over the slot. Tommy goes into him and is taken down as it comes out to center ice. Stolen away there. Good job by 12 as it goes into the bench. .8:53 to go in the second period. Score on your screen is correct. Mick, Jack, and Junie out there. Mick wins the faceoff. Tries to go forward. Gets his stick totally hooked and held. No call. And now it's stuck down into the corner. He's going to pick it up there. Whistle. I don't know what's going on there. So Jags got a penalty, and then we get a bench minor, it looks like. All right, so matching minors here. It's going to be 5-on-5 here. All right, some big bodies on the ice there for the Rough Riders as the Mick is tied up. Getting some help now from Chase. As it goes wide. Goes down into the corner as Hyland Hills all the way down and around in front. On the stick, but good lifted stick there by Johnny as Jack is trying to move it forward. Jack flips it, not Jack, but it is sent down for icing as that was 74 that sent it down there. They made us take somebody from the ice, and they took Junie. Face off. Won by Hyland Hills. They force it forward. Johnny forces it into the corner. Now it rattles around to the near side. Picked up by Highlands. Right out in front. One-timers lift. Just missed there by Hyland Hills as it's sent back down in the corner. Out to the point. Kept in. Tried to get it on a tip was Jack, but now it rattles back down and around to the near side. Back out in front. This time it's on the tape there. And Johnny's going to go on a penalty for a cross check. This guy's terrible. All right, 7:45 to go into the second period. Your Rough Riders will go on a penalty kill. Face off won by the Rough Riders. They're going to rattle around the boards, and it's going to come all the way out. Good job by Connor. Stolen away. Oh, just not able to hold on to it. Now comes back into our zone. Knocked off of the stick by 93 as that forces the Jags in offsides. Minute 43 remaining on the penalty kill. Face off won by the Rough Riders, sent all the way down, and that's going to go for icing. .135 remaining in the power play for the Jags, and the kill for your Rough Riders. Face off one to the point. Sent down in the corner, went off a body hard of one of the Jags players. Now we bring it up the slot, bounce it puck. We're going to have 2-on-2 coming down the other way. Gets it past him. Nice little tip there by the Jags as it comes back the other way. Connor just lost his footing, and now they come in 3-on-1 the other way. Shot saved there by CJ and steers it into the corner. We got guys falling all over the ice. Now goes the near side. Nobody challenges him, but the pass from the point, trying to hit the point, comes all the way down. That will not be icing as it was a Jag pass. Jumping on the ice is Tommy with number 12. 12 steals it away. 12 walks it behind the net. 12 circles around, sends it to the far side. Simon and Connor out there. Tommy battles on the far side to keep it in just a little bit longer. 40 seconds remaining. Near side pass going to be picked up by Connor. Connor sends it forward, trying to get it to Tommy as he tips it into the zone. Now just out of the reach. 2-on-2 coming the other way. Forced wide there by Connor. Center and pass. Good defensive play by Simon as he's just stayed in front of him. Shot saved by CJ. In front. Shot again by CJ, covered up with 15 seconds remaining on the power play. And penalty kill for your Rough Riders. 6 minutes to go in the second period. Tommy to take the face off. Tommy wins it, and then it's knocked off with a stick. Comes out to the point, shot all the way through, and that's gloved there by CJ with 10 seconds to go. Hyland wins the face-off, out to the point, shot wide of the net. Back behind. Simon showing pressure all the way around to the point as the penalty expired. Right in front, shot saved. Trying to wrap it around now, all the way through the crease, and it's not on net. So the power play's over for the Jags. Comes to the near side, picked up by Franklin. Franklin sends it up and out of the zone. Tommy tries to win it there. Loses his edge. Turned over, sent down into the corner. Tommy's going to have a lot of space there to win it. Tommy stops, bodied off of it as he gets a hit to the head, and that's going to create a power play for your Rough Riders. .5:15 to go in the second. Power play is going to be the Mick with Jack and Charlie. Or no, that's Chase. Simon and Johnny. Face off won by Highland Hills. Great pressure. Not able to get it out as it ends up over the stick of Charlie. Charlie takes it all the way around. Or Chase, I'm sorry. Chase tries to get it to the front. Hits a body and goes off the side of the net. Now behind. The Mick sends it length wide or to the point. Shot from Johnny. Now comes across as Jack tries to center it. Gets it on the Chase. Chase shot, save, rebound, comes wide. Great speed here right now by the Rough Riders as the Mick has it to his backhand. Shot in front, rebound, puck sitting out front loose, and they send it down. And that'll go for icing if it makes it, but puck was rattling on its edges. Picked up by Simon. Simon challenged, gets it over to the Mick. The Mick cycles it back down and around. Comes up the seam now. Mick picking up speed. Mick forced wide, passes the defense, 1-on-3, shot, save, no rebound as he had guys on the backside, and a pass there is a guaranteed goal. He goes with the shot instead, and that's covered up in the breadbasket with no rebound. Great job creating the chance. Tries to go with it on his own, just not able to get it by him, but had some great chances on the other side. Face off won by Charlie as it goes back behind. Gets it on over to 20. 20 shot, tipped on, rebound, goes wide in the net. Great little shot pass. Now it comes up and out of the zone. 97 tries to send it forward, goes off of the body of the Jags, and now they come back the other way. Now with some speed is 20. 20 trying to get it all the way through on his own. He gets hooked down, and that's going to be a penalty on Hylands. And with 30 seconds left on the previous penalty, we're going to have a 5-on-3 with 3:44 to go in the second period. Got the Mighty Mites out there. Tommy Franklin, 12, Simon and Connor. Tommy to take the face off, wins it over to Simon. Simon gets it across over to Tommy. Tommy's shot blocked by a body. Now it ends up in front, picked up by Franklin. Franklin over to Tommy. Tommy to the dot. Tommy carrying it still, drops it off to Simon. Simon tries to get it back to Tommy, ends up on the stick of Franklin. Franklin working for it. Does a good job and, slowed it down, but not able to keep it in with Simon. Simon gets it on over to Connor. Connor now gets it forward to Tommy. Tommy brings it in. Tommy walking through. Tommy shoots through a body screen, almost puts it in as it goes off the side of the net. Now back behind. Minute 22 to go as it's now 5-on-4. Tommy out to Simon. Simon. Shot, pass in front, shot, save, and covered up there. Great little puck movement. Getting it out to the point. Simon gets a good look, sends it in, tipped on by Franklin. Junie, Chase, and the Mick with 82 and Johnny. Won by the Mick, out to the point to 82. 82 right back over to Chase. Chase sends it out to the point over to Johnny. Johnny drops down in like a Makar would. Back behind is Johnny. Johnny with a lot of space, 57 seconds. Drops it off over to 82. 82 on the tape to Junie. Junie shot, save, rebound, picked up by the Mick and put in the back of the net. Power play goal for your Rough Riders. The Mick from Junie and 82 to make it 2-1 here today. The Mick from Junie and 82 with 2:33 to go in the second period. Face-off won by the Rough Riders. Sent into the near side and then quickly back down and out as Chase sends it on to Charlie. Charlie behind the net, working for it. It's hooked hard, no call. Working through that hook, and now he loses the puck. Trying to lift the stick on his own. Sent right. It's going to come in onside and not icing. Good body play there by 82. Good help by Chase. Now comes to the point. Not able to get it out. Jaguars send it across. Wide open shot. Save there. Comes to the near side. Bodied off. Sent forward. Junie backhands it on over to Charlie. Comes back the other way. Picked off by 82. Tips it forward to himself. Now he's in a foot race. Great job. Sends it to the front as he's trying to get it over to the Mick. Out to the point. Kept in by Charlie. Now come Highland Hills the other way. Skating with it. Taps it forward. Shot, long shot, blocker down there by CJ. 1:20 to go in the period. The Mick challenged at the line, not able to get it out. Shot on, saved by CJ. Johnny working for it now down in the corner. He loses the battle as he walks it out of the corner. Shot goes off the side of the net, rattles high, down into the opposite corner. The Mick forces him off. 82 trying to force it forward, getting some help. Goes all the way through. Johnny's going to be able to pick it up. Johnny now with some space. Swings and misses. Johnny still with it. Sends it across, up and out of the zone with 44 seconds to go. We were changing. And now comes up and across. Right on the stick there of Jack. Jack trying to get it in. Not able to. Comes the other way. Back into the zone is the Mick. Mick trying to walk through. Drops it off to Jack. Jack hasn't knocked off his stick, and they come the other way. Great job with Johnny and 82 to combine on the play. The Mick, great tap pass over to Junie. Junie, backhander over to Jack. Jack in front. Shot! Saved there. Great puck movement. That's what I'm talking about. Creating the scoring chance as Junie's tied up behind the net. Looking to get some help from Jack. Force around to the other side. The Mick going to get there with 5 seconds to go. He's able to keep it in the zone. Connor bodied off of it, keeps it over the Mick as the period comes to an end. 2-1, your Rough Riders as we enter the third period of play. All right, third period action. Starting with Junie and Jack. Backside is going to be Connor and 97. Face off won by the Mick. Connor over to 97. 97 moves it forward to Jack. Jack on to the Mick. The Mick coming in with some speed. Goes wide. Back behind the net. Sends it out to the point to Connor. Connor does a good job. D to D pass. Shot blocked by a body. Tries to tip it forward. Junie battling for it there. Comes off of the boards and up and out of the zone. 97 back on to Jack. Jack cuts across. Jack creating this chance. Jack in front. Shot goes off of the center mass of the goalie as he sends it back out to Connor. Connor makes a nice move. Takes it back behind the net. Connor off of the boards. Over to Junie. Junie, nice job to get it to Jack at the point. Shot through. Knocked down in front. Shot save. Rebound. Just goes wide of the net. Now it rattles it back out to the point to Jack. Jack in front. Tipped there by the Mick. And what a nice save by the goalie. But great puck movement by that line, creating multiple chances. Great scoring chances, putting it on net and having the goalie moving all over the place. Just not able to solve that Rubik's Cube just yet. As the Mighty Might line comes out with Franklin, Tommy Jr. 12, Simon, and Johnny. Tommy wins it. Backhands it across, stolen away. Sends it back into the zone. Back and forth it goes. Picked up by the Jags. Walks through, shot, blocker, save there as CJ had to reach a little bit for it and ends up on the near boards. Gets it over to the big Haas. He sends it in front. Cycle back around by the Jags. Comes to Simon. Simon sees that he has some space. Now he tips it forward. 3-on-2 the other way. Tipped on. Great skate stick. Sends it across to Tommy. Tommy one-times it wide of the net. Great pass there by 12. 12 working for it down in the corners. Flips it out to the point. Johnny has it. Johnny walking in. Johnny shot. Tipped by Tommy. Save. Rebound off of the backside of the goalie, and he covers it up. That's a great tip by Tommy on a hard wrister from Johnny at the point. Great pass there by 12 on that one-timer from Tommy as he sends it just wide. But really good puck movement these last couple of shifts for your Rough Riders. Face-off, tied up, comes out to the point. Picked up by Simon. He sends it down into the corner to 92. Shot, saved there. Sticked into the corner. Nice job getting it back to the point. Johnny through, hits the post and goes wide of the net. Now it's out in front again. Puck bouncing around, trying to win it is Chase. He does, gets it over to Charlie. Chase to Charlie. Charlie now back with it. Chase comes back to Charlie. Shot goes high off of the net. Back behind, in front again. Shot, quick wrister there by Charlie, and it's covered up. 11:24 to go in the third period. Chase to take it, wins it back out to Simon. Simon, wrister through, hit the crossbar again and goes over the net. Now the puck up, it's up in front. Now tipped away. Jags are going to come the other way with it. They stretch pass. Simon's going to be the first one there. Does a good job to body it over to Chase. Chase bringing it in by himself. Chase cuts across. Chase tries to forehand it. Comes out to Johnny. Johnny, hard wrister again. Hits a body, goes wide. Down to the far side, 93 battling for it. Not able to win it, but gets some help. Sent to the center. Just got it out of the zone of the Jags as they send it back. Simon steals it away. Simon working for it. Simon now with some speed. Forced wide is going to gain the zone. Simon coming in as we got a delayed penalty. Spins with the board turn. Sends it back out to the point. Johnny back down to the corner. Rattles around over to the Mick. The Mick to the front. No, just out of the reach there of Tommy and Junie. With 10:22 to go, the Jags get another penalty, and your Rough Riders will get a power play here early in the third period. Mighty Might line out there. Franklin, Tommy, 12, Connor, and 82. Face-off won by Hyland Hills, then knocked away by 12. 12 working for it out of the corner. He's going to set it up, sends it out to the point. 93 sends it down to the corner again to 12. 12 looking to move it to the front. Nobody there. Sends it over to the sideline to 16 to Franklin. Franklin bounces it back over. Now gets it over to Tommy. Tommy at the slot. Back out to the point to Connor. Down to the slot to Tommy. He's not able to handle it as it comes back behind the net to 12. 12 working for it. Still with it. Cycles around. Great drop pass. Creates plenty of space. Shot through. Just wide of the net. Tipped over to Tommy. Tommy on the short side. Sends it out to the point. They've got the Jags chasing everywhere. Tommy walking in. Shot. Hits a body. Doesn't make it through. Ends up on the near side. Over to Connor. Connor, great bounce pass over to Tommy. Tommy in front. Tipped on there by Franklin. Not able to get it through. Back out to the point. Connor over the slot to Tommy. Tommy walking in. Shot pass over to 16 is wide. cross check from behind. Tommy comes in on him, tries to steal it away. They send it up the slot. That's going to come all the way down for icing. But what a great power play for the mighty Might line there. 43 seconds remaining. I'm going to bring out Jack, Mick, and Charlie, Johnny, and Connor. Mick wins it, gets it out to Johnny. Johnny shot, tons of bodies there. Rebound, shot, backhander, scores! Charlie with the backhander puts it in the back of the net, making a 3-1 on the hard wrister again from Johnny from the point. So we're going to go Charlie from Johnny and the Mick with 8:56 to go in the third. Charlie from Mick and Johnny. All right, brought into the zone by the Jags. Jags trying to get it to the front, working to the far slot. Picked up by Jack. Jack wins the battle at the line. Now coming through with it. Jack coming in with some speed. Jack, short side, shot, save, rebound. Off of the glove. Jack still working for it. Tries to send it out to the point. Gets it to Johnny. Johnny tips it on to Chase. Chase! Shot, rebound just off of the toe and wide. Goes high off of the glass. I think it hit the net, and so do the players. That's why I think we weren't chasing it as it comes up and out of the zone. Great job there by Chase to get it over to Simon. Simon walking through. Simon short side shot. Save right up the center as the Mick's able to pick it up. Waiting for us to touch up. Mick now coming with some speed. Skates around him. Mick hooked and held. No call. Ends up with it. Sends it to the front. Shot! Blocked by a body in front. Great vision there by the Mick. Gets it on the tape of 20, who gets a good shot off, but hits a body in front. Bouncing puck. Junie showing forecheck pressure. Hylands wins it. Rattles around the boards. Tap and go. Now the Hylands picking up some speed. Johnny tries to hip check him off it. Does a great job to do so as 20 on the back checks. Takes it away. Takes it back behind the net. Now it comes out to the front. On over to Juniman. Junie with it. Junie sends it over to 20. Just a little behind him. And not able to keep moving it forward. The Mick showing some forecheck pressure, wins it, gets it in front, shot tipped on there on a great pass from the Mick. Junie with the tip ends up in the armpit of the goalie. Another great save by that goalie, working very hard from right to left, is able to cover up that tip. Great pass from the Mick. Mighty Might line out. Tommy wins the faceoff, gets it over to 12. 12 skating with it, does a good job to work it all the way around. Now gets a good angle in front, shot, hit by a body. Now it's going to come the other way. Great angle there. I really like that shot as it just hit a body of theirs. Forcing the corner by Connor, knocked off a stick, gets it over to 12. 12 with it, bodied from front and back, tips it on to Tommy. Tommy walking through, toe drags it, drops it off. 12 working, shot in front, score is Tommy on a great pass there from 12. Great pass as he sent it through the seam as he got the goalie down thinking it was a shot. Ends up on the stick of Tommy and he puts it in the back of the net, making it 4-1 here in the third period. Tommy from 12 with 6:32 to go in the third. Timeout, Highland Hills. 6:32 to go here in the third period. Face-off coming out at center ice after the goal by Tommy. Great assist by 12 to make it 4-1. Body's tied up, working for it. Knocked off of it is Jack as it comes into the zone by the Jags. It looks like the coach has told the Jags he wants to see some more physicality as they've been getting into the bodies hard. There goes down another Rough Rider player to the near side. Jack's got it. Jack trying to move it forward. Jack has it tied up against the boards, trying to move. Boarding there as you knew that this was going to be part of it. Dirty as dirty gets there. Good to see him get up as he was crushed from behind. That's Jack. All right, so he will get a 2 and 10 from the hit from behind. .602 to go. Face-off tied up by the Mick. Walked in by Tommy. Great pass in front. Shot score by Juneman. Quick hitter there as it quickly goes to from the Mick to Tommy to Junie, who puts it in the back of the net to make it 5-1 here in the third period. That is team hockey right there, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful puck movement. Great face-off win. Picking your teammate up and putting it in the back of the net. Nice job by Junie to have a stick on the ice and tap it in. Face-off won by Hyland Hills, trying to bring it in. Stolen away by 82. There they go, trying to total body it up, not playing puck. Now we come the opposite way. That should be another 10 and 2. If it's not, I'd be shocked. Oh, good job. You corrected me. So, following coach's instructions there. Yep, there he goes. There's another 2 and 10. And 20 is skating to the locker room. He's being walked to the locker room by Coach Will. All right. Face off one over to Tommy. Tommy backhands it around to the far side over to Junie. Junie battling against the boards. Bodies go down. Got out to by the Jags. Jags are able to get it out of the zone. Coming the other way. Back behind. They're going to cycle it around. Simon trying to get it off the puck. Getting some help now from Connor. Picked up by the Jags. Skated to the far side. Knocked off the stick there by the Mick. The Mick's going to take it behind the net. Sends it around over to Juneman. Juneman taps it on to Connor. Connor stops. Sends it off of the skate of Juneman. And now it comes back over to the Mick. The Mick is going to be able to gain some space. The Mick down into the zone. You can see they're going against the body. Centering pass goes off of the goalie stick and now ends up out front. Simon over to Tommy. Tommy back behind over to the Mick. Mick back over to Tommy. Tommy back over to the Mick. You can see they're not even playing the puck. They're just trying to play the body. So it comes out to the point to Connor. Connor cycles around on his 12. Connor sends it out to the point to Simon. Simon over to Tommy. Tommy on the short side. Passes across to the Mick, and he's not able to tip it in as it ends up on the stick. Connor. Down behind. The Mick stick being held. No call. Gets it on over to Tommy. Tommy sends across ice over to Connor. Connor shot. Save. Rebound. Goes off of the boards. Down to the side. Picked up by 12. 12. Skates around him. 12 tries to get it to the front. Goes off a stick. Now over to the Mick. The Mick with it. Mick. Shot. Save. Rebound. Sticks come together. Picked up by Highland Hills. Flips it forward. Knocked down out of midair by Tommy. Now stolen away by the Jags. Jags coming the other way. Shot. Sticked away as the power play is at an end. Down to the near side to Tommy. Tommy backhands. Comes across. Rink wide. Knocked off there by Connor. Connor brings it in. Connor shot is stick. Blocked by a stick. Picked up by Tommy. Tommy still has it. Trying to move it to the front. Cycles around. Out to the corner as the defenseman Connor was coming in. Johnny coming together. Bodies. Sent through, not able to get it on net as it comes in the near side. Stretch pass on over to Tommy. Tommy with it, brings it in. Tommy tries to pass. Nice hit there. That's a clean hit. Bodies come together. Now it's sent back the other way as Tommy picked up his head. And icing it is. 2:40 to go in the 5-1 game here. Third period. What's that? I said 5-1 with 2:40 to go in the third period. I'm calling it live for people online. Not ask me what I said? Their scoreboard's right there. Fuckwad over there. I called you a fuckwad. Yeah, you're a dick. Your kid's probably the cheap shotter too. Your kid's probably the cheap shotter too. Down in the corner, brings it out of the corner, tries to center it, not able to. On the near side, stolen away, back down around, bodied off, working for it. 2:14 to go. To the near side, cycles it around off of the board turn, centering, broken up. Near side, off of the boards, back down to the corner. Out to the slot, shot, goes wide of the net. Down around, in front. Great block there as he dives in front of it to not allow the one-timer to go off. Comes across in front. Shot just goes wide. Sticks are tied up to the near side. Back behind. Back and forth. Board turns again. Minute 38 to go. Right out in front. Shot off of some bodies. Trickles around. Ends up on the stick there of the Hyland player. Battling for it. Down around to the front. Just not able to get a stick on it. Backhanded up and out of the zone as it comes out to center ice. Picked up by, can't see who that is. Simon. Back and forth, back over to Simon. Picked up by Jack. All the way around, sent forward. Good job, tip through. Trying to skate into the zone. 93 just tips it in. Ends up on the near side. Down around to the far end. Ends up at the point. Knocked off his stick. Simon does a good job to body him out of the play. Tries to send it back down in the zone. 39 seconds to go. Near side. Picked off by Jack. Jack coming back the other way. Jack walking through the blue line. Forced wide. Jack shot. Scores! 6-1. Great job out skating the Jags as they are just tired legs right now as they got two guys on the bench with 10 and 2s. Just no legs left whatsoever. Making it 6-1 here at the Promenade. Mick wins the faceoff, forcing it forward. Tried to body him off, walking through. Shot goes wide to the far side, rattles off the boards, comes to the near side. Picked off there, 7 seconds to go. Sent forward, will stay here. Down and across, and that's the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen. I'll keep it here for handshakes as I always do, especially after what we saw on the Chief shots here today. 6-2 final. Is he all right? All right, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you guys at the next one. I think it's not till next week, but appreciate you tuning in. Have a great rest of your night.